Welcome back. So we're here and we have D'Avon Burns, who is the founder and president of YCBAAF. You Can Be Anything Arts Foundation. Thank you for joining us today.
Thanks for having me.
We're going to have a lot of fun.
Yes, we are.
Yes. All right. Michelle, arts. Were you into art as a young academic?
I took some art classes in college. Yeah. My favorite project was we had to paint clothing and it had to mean something. So I painted these Levi jeans that were Earth Day.
That's cool.
And they were actually really, really cool. And then when I moved from Hilton Head and then back here, I somehow lost them. I don't know where they are. Well, they wouldn't fit my fat ass anymore anyway. But
They're
I did
a piece
really
of
like
art,
it.
though. Yeah.
But it was a great piece of art. So
That's
yes,
awesome.
I did do a couple years in college of art.
I loved art. I was a total art geek from Chicago. Used to go to the Chicago Art Institute all the time. That was kind of my home away from home. Always thought that I was going to grow up to be maybe an art teacher, and ended up in marketing, which is very creative. So, but some people don't get that opportunity.
No.
Some people don't get the opportunity to experience art and all of the joys that come from it.
Yeah, and especially now today, because there's so many programs that are getting cut now. So it's not like it was back when we had those programs. Now it's just they're getting cut out of all the schools. So we need to try to salvage that before it's gone.
And when you say try to salvage that, I mean, you've already reached 4,000 students. So it sounds like you're not trying, you're actually doing.
Yeah, we've done that over the years. We did probably about 3 years of just intensive touring nationally and in Canada. We toured everywhere. We did about maybe 20 schools in the Seattle area, 10 in the Denver area. I mean, it was all outside of Arizona. We did maybe 10 or 15 schools here in Arizona. We were at like Mesquite High School. We were at Red Mountain. A lot of schools we were at just helping. And we did after school performances where we had artists from Universal Records come in and do free shows at the schools and help raise money at these schools. So
Let's talk a little bit about the mission. What's the mission of your organization?
The mission is just to help salvage the programs, because there are some districts or schools where it's unsalvageable, where we can't help them completely because we just don't have the budget right now to do it. But just coming in, if it's schools, art supplies, if they need help with music instrument repair, uniforms, field trip funding, whatever we can do to help out in that aspect of it.
And, it's interesting. I was having an argument with someone the other day when they said that a musician isn't an artist, but they are.
Yeah.
They absolutely are an artist.
It's creativity.
Exactly. So when you say that you step in to help those programs that are struggling, how do you help them?
With just the funding, which is why we're doing our upcoming events, just to build up the funding to help assist them. So if it's a school that may need that funding, then they can get a funding application from us, fill it out. We'll go over with the board and see if it's something that we can do to help them.
How long have you been doing this?
We just relaunched it this year. I've been traveling the last 8 years as a tour manager. So I'm actually back here in Arizona now, and just wanting to get this started. This is my baby, no more touring. And this is it.
So what was your background?
I did tour management for a rock band called the Veer Union. That was managed by Chiefs of the Ruck, which has like Nickelback, Hinder, Florida Georgia Line. He did the Charlie Sheen tour. But I just did some work with him for a while. And actually the band I was managing was initially one of the bands on the road, and the late Universal Motown signed them because of the amount of feedback we were getting out of the high school. So
that's great.
Yeah, so it was.
But you're not doing that anymore. Now
done.
your whole focus.
I have kids.
Okay.
So I need to be in one
Those
spot.
darn kids, right? They take all the
Motorcycle touring.
Yeah. No more fun for you. You have kids. Okay, so you've got some fundraisers coming up.
Yes.
Okay, so let's talk about the first one.
First one is Art Showcase. It's November 22nd, and it's going to be hosted by Monica Warhol. We have a
Any relation to Andy Warhol?
cousin.
Wow.
Yeah. And then the other one is Akiana Kramark. You may have seen her from Oprah. She's got one of the most recognizable paintings.
This is the little girl that painted Jesus.
Yes. She's donating 10 paintings a year to the foundation. Go ahead.
What?
Nothing. I'm not
Well,
going to
no,
say
no,
what I
say-
thought he
say
said.
it.
I thought he said this is a young girl known for panties.
No.
I was like, well, I was trying to find your website, but I don't
Painting.
know.
Jesus.
Painting.
Painting. Jesus.
Dear Lord.
Painting.
Where did I get that at?
You need to go to
I
church.
thought you could multitask. Man.
Time for
Yeah.
Michelle to go to church.
No, this is the girl.
Exorcism time.
Right? I really did. I was like, well, I didn't hear about this article. She's the one. She's in the Heaven is for Real
Yes.
at the beginning. Okay.
Yes.
Oh,
So,
how now
yeah.
she's donated. Now Argent's going to be at this event.
Monica's is hosting it.
Monica's hosting the
Yes,
event. Okay.
and we couldn't get Akian's in Australia, so we couldn't get her flights to come out here.
Sure,
But she wanted
sure.
to come out.
Sure.
But she's got 8. What is it? No, actually 9 of her prints that she donated to us.
Wow.
Yeah. So then
That's
every
incredible.
year we'll get 9 to 10 of them.
Okay, so this is November 22nd, 4 to
Yes.
9 p.m.
It's free.
It's a free event.
All right. So I got to ask. It's a
Yes.
free event. How are you going to make money?
Right.
Off of the silent auctions. So,
Okay.
Yeah, they want to come in and bid on some of her artwork that'll be in there. Some of Monica's. We have Mark John. He's a local painter. He's actually from the Chicago area.
Nice.
He's known for the 9/11 painting, the one with the soldiers holding that up.
Okay.
So he's actually donating, I think, one of the 9/11 prints for the first 100 people to come in. What else is he doing? He's got a Coolio painting that he did donating as well to the auction. We have Coolio sign it and donating that as well. So it'll be a fun event.
What an incredible event.
Yeah.
I can't wait. I will definitely be there.
Okay.
That's
This
awesome.
is a red carpet event.
Yes.
It is? Oh,
We get to
my
dress
God.
up.
Yay! Okay, so let's define, because we were, Sam and I worked at an event recently where we did some filming, and they said
Okay.
it was a red carpet event. So red carpet to me means evening gown.
Yes.
So it's evening gown?
Yes.
Yes.
And,
Ding, ding, ding.
and then it's our first event. So we're trying to be a little.
Thank you.
I mean, because
I
if
just
it's
love-
someone that comes in and they can't have like a full-on wedding gown, or they can't have it, but it's something, or not wedding gown, but formal
Evening gown?
Evening
I knew
gown.
what you meant.
But just making sure that we can have everybody come in there. But I mean, just not be dressed too down. It's like cocktail attire
well,
to that.
Let me just share with our listeners, for anyone out there that wants to attend and maybe they don't have the finances to get that like $500 to $1,000 evening gown.
Mhm.
There are some great places. My Sister's Closet in Scottsdale.
Okay.
You can get tons of gorgeous evening gowns. So that's a consignment type store.
Mhm.
There's also Glam Squad, which is in Scottsdale. Patty Council is constantly doing just, oh God, my brain is not working right now. Sales. That's the word.
Sales.
Okay.
Thank you.
Turnstile consignment.
Another
There's
great
3
one.
or 4 locally, and they have some great ones.
So really, there's no excuse.
No.
And if you are in a financial bind and in a segment, you might also reach out to Dancing Queen Dresses.
Yes.
I was going to
gonna say that too.
recommend that.
So
I didn't know if that'd be maybe that. I don't know
No,
if that's their
they're-
mission statement, but maybe they could
Their
blow
mission-
one.
to help people that are in a financial bind and can't afford a killer dress, I think that's part of their mission. I'm getting a nodding head from someone with Dancing Queen Dresses, so I'm right.
Well, then,
And even,
contact them.
Yes.
and even if it wasn't, I was going to tell you, just go contact them and
Yes.
tell them your sob story. They'll say yes.
They love everyone, so
They
just
do.
go.
They do. Okay, well, this looks like a fabulous event, and Michelle and I will be there.
Okay.
November 22nd.
22nd.
November 22nd.
Okay.
What day is that?
It's on a Saturday.
It's a Saturday. Okay. 4 to 9. Okay.
We'll
All right, we'll be there.
Yeah. It'll be 4 to 9 for the art showcase,
Mhm.
and then after that, from 7 o'clock to 11, that's when we have the red carpet masquerade ball.
Okay.
okay.
So, and then the celebrities from the celebrity golf tournament, they'll be there as well too. So we have a handful of those.
Okay,
guys
well, we
will be
haven't
there.
gotten to the golf tournament
Okay.
yet.
Yes.
But real quick, when is the when does it end? The silent auction, because that's important for people to know. Like if I had a busy schedule and I can't get there till 8, did the silent auction already happen, or
We're gonna keep it through that whole duration of time. On the
Okay.
flyer notes, it shows that the closing bids are gonna be at 7 and 8, but we're gonna keep the bids open later. That way, if anyone comes in at 7 or 8 o'clock, they can still bid
Okay.
on those pieces.
I love how he throws it in my face that I totally didn't read this all the way. He's like, it says on the flyer 7 and 8 silent auction.
he's been sitting in the background watching the show. He knows you by now.
I mean, I have been looking at it. I just didn't see that part.
Okay, so actually, I apologize. I will not be at this event because I'm going to be emceeing the ALCA Awards in Tucson. Because, yeah. Dang it. I have never wanted to be in two places so badly in my...
Well, this isn't done until 9, so maybe you can MC it.
I'm in
bust over.
Tucson.
Oh, Tucson.
Yeah.
Just
Ew.
teleport. It'll be fine.
It's not like I can really sneak out,
Yeah.
you know. I
I'm
gotta
out.
be there.
Okay,
it looks
Sam's
like
going
an-
with me.
I have some dresses if you guys need to borrow any. I mean,
got-
you've seen my
I got
closet.
3. I got 3.
I've
Sam's
got-
coming.
Okay. All right. So for anyone that would like to, well, everybody should want to be there. The website is YCBAAF.org. And that is for You Can Be Anything Arts Foundation.org. Okay. I got to ask, where did the name come from?
Just you can be anything. Just the I just
So
love
you,
the concept.
you
name,
really
yeah.
believe you
Yeah,
can be
you can
anything.
be anything. Yeah, just my concept. Yeah.
Okay.
I tell my daughter and my son the same thing. So just to get them to if there's something that they believe in, just put forth that effort and you can do anything you want to. I was talking to Sherry about my daughter. She started acting at school and she had a terrible time reading, really bad. But she's taking acting right now. And she sat there and went over the script and knew it verbatim just from reading it and just studying it. And you believe your kid can do anything, but it's just like the challenges is having to see her after and improve that way. I mean, you actually can be anything.
So is her
yeah.
dream to be an actress?
Yes.
And you're telling her she can do that?
Yes.
I would love to be an actress, but I could never remember lines. So, because I know that I tend to be a
Yeah,
little bit
same
dramatic.
here.
I know I have the ability to be dramatic.
They'd be like, okay, you kind of missed it. You're supposed to be laughing here, not crying. I mean, I know you like to ad lib, but this is like a totally different direction. And then what's your other fundraiser you have?
That is the golf
The golf
tournament.
tournament.
All right, so tell us about that.
Okay. The golf tournament we're doing on the 23rd is at Stone Creek Golf Course. Registration starts at 10. And the tournament, it's a Scrabble format, and it starts at 12 o'clock at noon.
Okay, I want you to tell everybody what a scramble format is, because I have to share with you the first golf tournament that I ever went to. They
Uh-huh.
said it was a shotgun start.
Yep.
I'm literally waiting for the shotgun
Oh, yeah.
to start. There's not a shotgun.
Not shotgun, yeah.
You might get a little bit of a sound, but not from a
And
shotgun.
she
No.
wanted me to ride a motorcycle.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
no shotgun.
Well,
Okay, so
this is a shotgun start as well, too, which is what they do is they put your 5 players on every hole to start at the same time. And then the Scrabble is off of your best shots. So if you got 5 players and everyone's hitting it, or you got one person.
Is it 5 players or 4 players?
It's 4 players, and then you have a celebrity that makes it 5th.
Oh, gotcha.
okay,
gotcha.
so it's
Yeah.
say that again into the microphone so everybody can hear it.
Okay. I'm sorry.
I asked if there were 5 or 4 players.
Yeah. And there's basically there's 4 players that are on the foursome, and then you have your celebrity that's paired with every foursome, which
Okay,
makes
so-
it 5.
So who are the celebrities?
Right now we have what is it? Rick Ravenello that was on a TV show called Weeds, and Nikita.
Yeah.
We have who else? Brian Krause was on the TV called Charmed. They played Leo on there. We have Ryan Merriman from Pretty Little Liars that's pending right now. Who else do we have? We have
Michelle wants to learn how to play golf.
I know how to play golf.
Or
And
not
if it's-
Michelle, Christina. Excuse
I
me.
know how to play golf
and if
too.
it's the little scramble thingy,
Yeah.
I really like it because if you don't have a good tee off, it really doesn't
Yeah.
matter. You just need someone else
Someone
to
else
have a
is
good
that
tee off.
good.
Yeah.
Right.
So if you have someone else that's really good on your team and say, oh, you got 3 or 4 players that are really bad, then they'd play off the best shot. So
Okay, so now what time does the golf tournament start?
it starts at 12 noon.
I could be back from Tucson by then.
Yep.
Okay,
At what course are they playing at?
It's Stone Creek.
Stone Creek.
Stone Creek.
It's a
And
nice
where is
course.
that?
It's in Paradise Valley off of Cactus and Tatum. It's
Okay.
just south of the Paradise Valley Mall,
I think I've played that golf course before, and it's a good golf.
right by the Embassy Suites.
Yes,
Mhm, I
yes.
know where that is.
Very nice. Okay, so registration for the golf tournament.
Registration for single players it's $250. For twosomes it's $425, and for a foursome it's $800.
Okay,
Yes.
and the website is ycbaaf.org.
Yes.
So the number of people that are on a team are going to be 5.
Yes.
5 people. And how many celebrities do you have?
We have about 25 that are confirmed. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
It's our first year. Yeah. This year we have we got like Frank Sanders that played with the Cardinals. He's coming out. What else do we have? Derek Kennard to play with the Cowboys. Who else? Joe Courtney to play with the
Now, do they get to
Suns.
pick who they get to play with, or is it kind of a random thing? Do they have like requests?
Well, at the gala that we're having the night before at the red carpet event, we're going to do some pairings there, but then everything else will be paired.
In the morning.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I'll be at the event,
Yeah.
so I'll get to pair with who I want to. But I was kind of thinking maybe if there's some extra celebrities, I think Christina and I should be their celebrities, like 4 celebrities playing, and then we're their extra people. You know, instead of the celebrity person being paired up with 4,
Yes. Yeah.
we need 4 celebrity people, and you and I. A team of 6. That sounds like a lot more fun.
Do you know how disappointed I am that I'm not going to be able to be here on the 22nd?
Well, I know landscaping is your life, so I don't know what to tell you, honey.
Got to worry about that frost.
Gotta worry about covering up them plants.
Hey, landscape is some very serious business.
I know.
all right?
I know.
You
I'm sorry.
And I'm emceeing the event. I can't
I
really
know.
not be there.
I know.
You'll do great. We know.
But if you want to call me when you're emceeing it, I'll let you know how it's going.
You're just
Selfie.
wrong. Just wrong.
I know. I'm sorry.
Okay, well, I hope that it's a wonderful event.
It will be.
And I don't mean that sincerely at all. I'm so sad that I can't be there.
We're going to videotape it, so we'll let you see.
Boy, now she's really going to cry.
So there's going to be proof. Look at the fabulous time we had. You missed out.
We miss you, Christina. Not really.
All right. Well, for everybody that's not going to be at the Alco Awards on November 22nd, this is going to be at the Embassy Suites. And you can get all of the information at YCBAAF.org. And I'm going to share with you what that stands for because I kept mucking up the initials. It's You Can Be Anything Arts Foundation. So when you just remember what it stands for, then it's really easy to type in the letters. You Can Be Anything Arts
Foundation.
You
got that.
.org. Have you ever no, you haven't. Have you ever said to a child, I'm pretty sure you haven't. Have you ever said to a child when they've said, I want to be this? Have you ever said, no, that's not going to happen? Have you ever said that to your kids? No.
No.
I have.
You have?
Yeah. My son, he wanted to be a ballerina. And I was like, no, you can't do it.
Why can't he be
I'm
a
playing with
ballerina?
you. I'm joking. with
I'm
you.
glad you started this organization. It seems like a great fit for you.
I'm totally playing.
You could be anything but a ballerina dancer.org. That's what it should be.
Christina is quick on the
You're too
defense.
big,
Yeah.
short, whatever.
Wait a minute.
My dad,
kidding.
actually, when I was a teenager, I did take dance lessons, and I
Uh-huh.
wanted to be a ballerina. I got to see Fontaine and Nureyev dance, which
Nice.
was a huge experience, and I did want to become a ballerina. And for those of you that know me, I'm a little bit thick in the thighs and the butt. And my dad said, well, you'd have to lose a lot of weight to do that. Thanks, Dad.
Well,
Yeah.
so he didn't say you couldn't do it. He
True.
just said you need to slim down a little bit.
Yeah, but I
Like
knew,
I'm not doing that.
I knew the likelihood. I was like, if that's what I got to do, I can't.
That's okay. I'll make you feel better. When I went to college, there was I think it was my freshman or sophomore year. And I only went to a school about an hour and a half away from my hometown. But there was like this 2-month period where I didn't go home, which was kind of odd, but I didn't go home. And it was in this 2-month period where I was eating chocolate Oreo shakes at 11:30 every night and then drinking on the nights I didn't have the Oreo shakes. So I had put on quite a bit of weight. And I remember walking into my parents' house, hadn't been home for 2 months. And I walk in and my dad looks at me and he goes, you're getting kind of fat, aren't you? Like, he didn't even say hi. He just said, you're getting kind of fat, aren't you? And I'm like, well, it's good to be home, Dad. Thanks.
So from those experiences, we've somehow managed to raise healthy, well-adjusted children.
How'd we do it?
It's amazing. All right. Well, Davon, thank you so much for joining us today and sharing with us about You Can Be Anything Arts Foundation. For people that you've got a great website. And by the way, you have a great website.
Oh, thanks. I did it myself.
It's
Yeah.
incredible. I love the photos. I love everything about it. It's great. I want to encourage people to go to the website, www.ycbaaf.org, where you can find out more information. You can find out about the events. You can register for the events.
Yes.
You can get all the details. You also have a donation, I believe I saw on the website.
It's a support. Basically, if people want to come out to the event, they want to purchase tickets. Right now, we're pending 501c3, so I'm just asking everyone just to support the foundation itself by coming out to the events and helping out with the fundraiser.
So
Okay.
all the information,
Yes.
contact information is on the website. Well, thank you.
My pleasure.
And good luck with your event on the 22nd, the red carpet masquerade ball
Yes.
that I really wish I could be at. I wonder if I could get Alka to like change the date of their, no, that's not going to happen.
No.
Okay. But you'll be doing this event again next year?
Yes, next year. Be an annual
Okay.
event.
Great. I will be at the event next
Okay.
year. That's all I got.
All right.
That's all we got. So
Okay.
on this note,
You've been listening to No Limits Radio Show, and next week we are going to have someone from BEST. So you're going to learn all about, there's more to getting fit and to losing weight. There's the emotional, the spiritual. There's all kinds of other stuff apparently
really,
to that. Yeah.
maybe that's why we are where we are, and our fathers
Nope,
both told us
sorry.
we were too fat.
Sorry, actually, sorry. That's not next Saturday. That's on the 8th. Next Saturday we're going to have something else.
We just
Real
don't know this.
professional.
What we do know is coming up next is JD's Rockin' Sports. So
Yes.
if you like sports, you like music, tune in to JD's Rockin' Sports here on vetsonmedia.com. So
I'm Christina.
and I'm Michelle. Have a good Saturday.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proud